Greetings from the Mojave Homestead, also known as Epps Urban Homestead. So we're out in the yard. I'm just checking out some of the fig trees here. So far they're doing good. I was able to get about 10 figs off of this tree that I planted at the beginning of spring. So far most of my figs have been dying down once the wintertime comes, and then they come back up. I'm hoping I can get a big fig tree to just stay throughout the winter. Here's another one, which is a green type of fig, and they kind of have a purple hint to them once they're ripe. It's doing very well here. I have another one that I just planted, so it lost most of its leaves, and it's actually that striped fig, the one that's yellow, and it has like green stripes. He hasn't produced yet, but when I bought him, he had one fig on there. So hopefully next spring he'll start blooming out. I'm hoping that he doesn't die down in the wintertime, but here in the Mojave, where we're at, it gets like 30 degrees, in the 30s pretty much all wintertime at night. So we're constantly getting freezing temperatures. Here's one of our cherries. I think it's a necking cherry. I got two of those here planted about 2 years ago now, and they've been thriving. You can see they're starting to go dormant. I think this one is either a blackberry or a boysenberry bush. You look here into the garden area, close-up look. We have a big cottonwood here. Now all my trees, these cottonwoods were all grown from cuttings. I'm talking about like 20-inch cuttings. I just cut the branch off, stuck it into the ground. It's been about 3 years now, and they're like literally about 30 feet tall. Look how big the base is. The base now, it looks like it's about 7 to 8 inches. So this is how I'm producing microclimates pretty fast, is with the cottonwoods and a lot of the fast growing trees like the willow, which is also medicinal. I love the Peruvian pepper tree. You can see one right over here. That's usually evergreen, but it could be 50-50, as I was told. Sometimes they lose their leaves and kind of go dormant, and then sometimes they don't. It just depends on how cold the winter is. But these three are like one of my favorite shade trees to grow. And they're also medicinal. The cottonwood is edible for like livestock, so is willow tree. I think they can eat the Peruvian. I don't really feed them that one. That's a little more, it's kind of like a eucalyptus kind of feel to me. But it is also medicinal. But I have seen my rabbits eat some of it if I drop it around. So, but I usually stick to the willow and the cottonwood. Right here is a chase tree. It's starting to go dormant now. You can see the chase berries on it, all the seeds. The berries is the part that they use for medicinal use, especially for women, like menopause and stuff like that. You can make tea out of the berries, which are the seeds. So this chase tree, I think I planted 3 years ago now. We came on the property in we bought the property 2022. No, I think it's 2021. And then we actually kind of moved on it on 2023. But before we moved here, we were planting the shade trees and some of the medicinal herbs just to get those going. Look over here, I have a nice mesquite, also edible. The pods are edible. This here is a lemon cypress. It smells so good. I bought those actually from Lowe's. I think they were supposed to be Christmas trees. And once the Christmas is over, they usually mark down the Christmas trees and stuff, like 50, like 70% off. So I got a bunch of these. They were like in little 1-gallon cans. And these have been here for about 2 years now. They're actually doing very well. So I just want to give you a short overview of this area of the garden. Thanks for watching. Peace.